Hello and welcome back to the full stream upload of Deus Ex Mankind Divided. This was played live on stream, which you can always watch at twitch.tv/builderbug. And this full game is going up in unedited form here on YouTube. I'm doing no editing like I do with a full Let's Play because I'm still sort of on hiatus. This is going up more as a courtesy because the first series is up, so let's get this up there for you guys too. Without further ado, let's pick up where we left off with Deus Ex Mankind Divided. There's a lot going on. Wah! The hell? What the frick? It wasn't me, right? There was just an explosion.
Oh, hello.
What?
Good luck finding the people who hacked us. Hopefully it will turn out to be nothing.
Everyone seems pretty calm, so I guess this happens way too much. It's so weird that nobody's like, ah, there was an explosion. But I guess it's like a fire alarm going off in a building when you're just used to it too much. Right, so that's for the clock thing.
Good one. Come on, let's blow this place.
Hey, I'm the funny guy, not you.
Maybe that's where... Alright, we'll be back. Side missions first, let's see what Vince Black's up to. Yep.
Here we are at last. Red Queen. I can't believe I've been working in this city for 2 years and I've never been here.
Well, it has a bit of a reputation. Private pool, rooms you can occupy by the hour. You get it.
Hey.
You're the most beautiful woman I have ever.
Oh, more of these front-shaped stairs. I'm noticing the architecture in a strip joint. Great. Private room. I don't feel like doing a 100% search through all this stuff.
Well, well.
Money up front. So,
My favorite color is blue.
What?
What about you?
Absolutely. The architecture in the old sector was great.
My favorite color is black.
Are
Like
you
this.
Vincent Black? It's me, Dobromila. Please, you... No, you are too... I'm sorry. I have made a mistake. I'm waiting for someone.
What am I doing with this thing again?
You really think you should be saying my name out loud in a place like this?
So it is you. Discretion. Right. I'm sorry. But it was your bright idea to meet here of all places. Not exactly the safest part of Prague to... You didn't mention that you were augmented in your description.
What difference does it make?
None, I suppose. And I don't mean to stare. It's just... It doesn't fit with your reputation.
My reputation, huh? Man's not always aware of what people say about him. What else have you heard?
People are wary of you. They say that you are everyone's enemy. Everyone's friend. They also say you are one of the few who has the courage to expose the Diwali for what they really are. I can help with that. But first, I need to know I can trust you.
What kind of trouble are you in, exactly?
You know exactly what kind of trouble I'm in. My husband, Blesta, the operation you've been digging into it... Come closer. Pretend you're kissing my neck.
Your husband runs a Diwali operation. I'm assuming there are people in here who know who he is. You don't think me kissing his wife might draw unwanted attention?
Flirting is one thing. They expect it. He cheats on me, I cheat on him. But his business is something else entirely. We must be discreet, darling. Please, I'll tell you whatever I can. Whatever you
See,
want.
this is gonna backfire on me.
But not here. This isn't the time to ask questions. You understand, yes?
Yeah, we'll do this.
We should talk somewhere else.
I am leaving by train tonight. There is a secluded courtyard by the tracks. Shikashka. Go before me, and I'll meet you there. I don't want anyone to see us walking out together.
You sure you'll be alright until then?
I've survived marriage to that man for this long. I think I can make it one more night. I'll be okay. I just need another drink to get my courage up and to loosen my tongue. We'll see each other soon. I promise.
Bye.
Okay, hold on. Let's look at what exactly is going on with this quest. According to an email, he's supposed to rendezvous with an informant. He's worried about a missing agent. He's been undercover investigating at Valley, and he's supposed to have come in from the dark right now. He doesn't come in from whereabouts. Yeah, like that's not. Excuse me. Alright, where to? Take a look at the map, see if it's having us travel by train somewhere. Yeah. Travel to Prakaska. Can I take, like, any old metro station for this?
To Larry, there?
What is it, Adam? Any word on what happened to Vince?
I just spoke to his contact. A woman he was supposed to meet to get info on some of the Valley op. Problem is, he never showed up.
How do I know I didn't just get there
Bad
before
feeling
him?
about this. Do whatever you can, Adam, to pick up his trail. Let's hope he's all right.
Doop. Stand the Ogside.
Worse than the beggars.
Alright, good. Can't just take any old. Prakaska. I do like these loading screens. In fact, you generally don't sit for loading screens much that aren't, you know, at least like this, that are part of the game. I mean, obviously, yes, you're on the train. You can't do anything during the screen. It'd be nice if it was like Assassin's Creed where I could run around the space. Okay. Have I been here before, Prakaska? Or is this where we started out? Yeah, I think this is the area we started at. Sweet. Alright, so I need to go to that courtyard over there. Looks like it's darker. Yeah, it must be just nighttime, because I remember being daytime earlier, which was, you know, quite a thing. Getting up towards another praxis.
Just a little further. I want to make sure I wasn't followed.
Doesn't look like you were followed.
think it is safe for us to talk here. Finally, together we can make Vlasta pay.
Vlasta, your husband. What's this about exactly?
I wonder if
You
it
said you
would have
have
been better if I'd
information.
come clean and been like, no, we're both looking for Vince.
Smuggling. Weapons. Drugs. Whores. You name it, darling. All of it is heading east. I have the address of the locker where everything is stored. And I have the code to get in. You will see for yourself. And then you will do what you think is best.
You want me to shut down your husband's smuggling operation? Why?
Isn't that why you contacted me? I'm willing to help because it's the right thing to do. But it means I have to leave him tonight. Leave everything. Did you bring what you were supposed to?
I need to know a little more about who you've been talking to about me. Some of these things you say you've heard. The information must have come from somewhere.
It came mostly from Vlasta. There is no name my husband curses more often than yours. And my husband curses a lot.
Sounds like your husband and I are great friends.
I have to admit I was a little scared. I kept telling myself, my husband's enemy is my friend. But some of the things I overheard, they didn't exactly inspire confidence. But now that I've met you, I feel like they cannot
Like
be true.
what?
What kinds of things?
The way his men talk about you.
Okay,
They say
yes,
there is
we
nothing
get
you
this.
won't
Can you
do.
give me something
No one you
concrete?
won't
Where do I make
betray
my
for the
lair?
sake
Who
of
do
your
I
own
work
agenda.
with?
When you asked me to meet you at the Red Queen, of all places, and then when I saw those men listening to our conversation, I don't know. I thought the worst, I suppose. I'm sorry to have doubted you.
All this sneaking around, exposing your husband's criminal
At least
activities.
the sun went away.
How much
That's
danger do you
positive.
think you're in?
I don't know. I was scared waiting inside that damn club. Paranoid. But
Excuse me.
I think the worst is over. I'll be out of Prague within the hour and he'll never see me again. Assuming you can pay, of course.
What else do I need to know about your
I
husband?
have a train ticket, or at least I saw the
This
train
ticket is
ticket. I have it
like
as a
all
story
the
item, but it was
Valley.
left on the desk.
You cannot argue with them. You cannot intimidate them. You cannot appeal to their heart. All he cares about is delivering on time. And chasing after women who are not his wife.
Is that why you want to get back at him? Because of something
See, I
he's
say
done to
that.
you?
Now the sun's coming in again.
I have no illusions about who I married. I knew he was ambitious, eager to please the wrong kinds of men. But I didn't think he would turn into this monster. I want him to test failure, to have to walk home with his tail between his legs.
If I get involved in this, there's a chance he might not walk home at all.
What you do with the information I sell you is up to you. All I care about now is starting over.
All right, this information you have, how much do you want for it?
The price of a ticket to Berlin, with enough left over to start my new life. I believe that is what we agreed. They say Berlin is a good city for those wanting to be lost.
Here, the ticket's already been bought.
All right,
Open-ended.
cool.
You leave when you want.
All right. Thank you. My husband owns a storage locker next to the Palisade Bank. The code is 2565. It is the centerpiece of his operation. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be able to help you, but that doesn't help me with Vincent.
Delara, that Diwali op Vince was digging into. I've got the address of a smuggling locker he was looking for.
Huh, maybe he's still looking. Or maybe he found it some other way. This information, you...
Let's give us the location of her husband's smuggling operation on back in LDC. Let's see, Palisade Bank Plaza. Across from that. Stop it.
came by it how exactly?
The informant Vince was supposed to meet. I told her I was Vince.
Interesting. You never struck me as the pretending type, Adam. I always assumed what you
Oh,
see is what you get.
this is the spot. Okay.
I should have known better.
Point is, I got a lead. I'll let you know what I find.
Does this go through? Yeah, we'll take this straight through. Stop that. I know, I'm going this way. This is...
Pretty obvious what happened.
Okay, so I'm not the only one hanging out in a, like, inside a police cordon.
I hear there's been
I was given the
Can't
same
let them
order.
get away with this.
That should have restricted zone.
all about our work.
Did you see that murder scene? Did you see what they did to her?
Why are we drawn to such things? What's wrong?
I do think
It is not unhealthy to be curious.
but I also think we should at least try
Can't
to
let them get
prove
away
it,
with this.
if that's okay with you.
Anything you say.
Daria says something, but apparently she doesn't talk to cops.
We can't let them get away with this.
See what this is all about.
I recognize you. We're neighbors. I've seen you in our building. You're very difficult to miss. By chance, did someone send you to
I sent me.
investigate?
No, no one sent me. What happened here?
It's horrible. An augmented woman was killed, just outside of where we live. She looks like she was my age.
Do you have any idea who she was?
No, I've never seen her before. It's so sad that nothing will be done about this. Orc victims are not high on the list of police priorities. To them, it's like a dog lying in the street. You're not a cop, are you?
Is this gonna be reassuring, or... Let's see.
I was a cop, once. Old habits die hard.
In America?
Yeah, Detroit. It was a long time ago.
I bet you have a lot of experience. You're used to this sort of thing.
What about you? What's your interest in all this? Morbid curiosity?
God, no. I want nothing more than to go home. Detective Montag, he's making me stay. He thinks I saw something.
Did you see something?
Maybe. I think I would rather not say, to be honest. Because if I had seen something, and if I started talking about it, wouldn't that put me in danger?
You may not think much of the police here. I may not think much of them either. But that doesn't mean you should hold back information.
They don't have it in them to protect me. They have neither the will nor the courage.
Be that as it may, still probably your best hope for helping to catch the killer.
I know. It's just that I don't trust the police. I would feel safer with someone like you. You have more reason to be invested in this than they do. You're augmented, like the victim was. And you look like you could actually protect me.
It's not my case.
Do it!
But maybe you could help. Please, neighbor. Talk to Detective Montag. At least see how it's going. Make sure he doesn't think he's on vacation just because the victim is an orc.
I'll talk to the officer in charge and see where he is. with the
Side
investigation.
quest,
If I
experience,
can help
praxis
him, I will.
points.
Thank you. Suppose I end up remembering something later. Is there a way for me to contact you?
You planning to run off on me already?
First chance I get. There are times for standing in the cold, but this isn't one of them. I just want to go home, bolt the door, and never come out again. Of course, I will wait for Detective Montag to say it's okay first. And I'll still try to answer whatever questions you may have.
I can give you access to my info link. You should feel free to use it if you have to.
Thank
Yay.
you, neighbor. Talk to you about what happened.
How come she talks to him and not to me?
Thought as much.
Really?
gruesome, isn't it?
Put your fucking phone away. Detective Montag.
So, Daria was actually talking to you, huh? I could barely get 2 words out of her. What did she say? Did she see anything?
You mean your witness over there? She's not sure yet.
How can she not be sure? Either she saw something or she didn't.
She's scared. She thinks she might be in danger. I told her she'll be fine, and that whoever did this would be caught. I'd like to believe that's true.
Sure, so would I. But as you can see, the victim was like you, augmented. That makes things a little more complicated, eh? Being a cop in this city, it's not always about doing the right thing.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to listen to that crap.
Or about doing things the right way.
There's no reason this should be complicated. Someone gets killed, you need to find the killer. Whether the victim was an AUG or not has nothing to do with it.
No favorites before the law, eh? Okay. But what if the law itself is prejudiced, eh? As an officer of the law, wouldn't it be my duty to uphold that prejudice?
No, it wouldn't. It's your job to uphold the ideal, to know the difference between right and wrong, and to act accordingly.
You're obviously not a cop, are you?
I used to be, for 12 years. I work for Interpol now.
Interpol, huh? Listen, off the record, I've been told to forego any unnecessary investigation. I want you to know, it's not my idea of how things should be done.
Who told you to forego the investigation?
Men who spend more time making policies than arrests. They want the victim's husband, Johnny Gunn, ex-PMC operative. Heavily
I
augmented.
wonder if he's the guy we saw getting arrested by the Palisade earlier.
So if you're not comfortable with this, if you know things aren't being handled the way they should, why not do something
No,
about
husband, it was
I thought
girlfriend.
I just did. Just because my hands are tied doesn't mean Interpol can't conduct a parallel investigation. Crime scene's right over there, and Johnny lives just
No,
a
it's gotta be
couple of
something
blocks
different.
from here.
I never said I was going to work your case for you.
Sure you did. Isn't that more or less the promise you made your little friend over there? She won't talk to a cop because she doesn't trust us. Smart girl. Look, my orders are to arrest the husband. You take a look around. Get to Johnny before my guys do. Who knows? Maybe we'll actually learn something.
I'll let you know what I find.
Alright.
Careful of the evidence.
Optional, investigate the scene.
Who do you think they are?
Away from the crime scene.
Excuse me.
If it wasn't for Johnny, I might have begged you for this.
There are cutting marks above Angela Gunn's arm. Looks like she had an augment that was forcibly removed. Ah. There's a piece of broken needle sticking out of her right shoulder.
Just because Monty trusts him doesn't mean I do.
Bruises on her neck are recent. Looks like the killer strangled her and even left a partial fingerprint. I guess that's not actually. This is like literally detective vision now. EMP fragment. Fragment found near the body. Looks like it came from an EMP used primarily to disable electronics of people who rely on augmentations. ID card. The murder victim's press ID. She was a reporter. Looks like part of a pair of glasses. And this isn't like Tomb Raider where rotating actually gets you anything, it seems.
I think he found something.
Yeah, I did, because I'm doing my fucking job.
Would you piss off and pull this duty?
Give it a rest, huh?
Away from the crimes.
Shut up. A ripped out augmentation. Whoever did this didn't seem too keen to keep it from themselves, they just wanted to separate it from the body. Yikes. Okay, so reporter probably looking into something.
This can't be happening.
She's
to
just
me.
lying there. They should at least cover her up.
Okay, so that's all the story items for that. Interesting that it holds on to story items afterward. It's not going to make it easy to keep that sorted as the game goes on. Oh right, and then Palisade is back. Oh no, Palisade is where we need to go for the other thing. Let me head back to the map. See, there's a storage locker for that. But for this, Johnny Gunn was married to the victim, and this station is... Oh, it won't fucking tell me. Tish, the Red Queen. Apparently, though, I did something so that my batteries are charging more.
It's not like they did not see me working here all day.
Oh good, it does show the map, so I can do that. Near Pilgrim Station, okay? More chocolate for lunch. Good old-fashioned murder investigation. And now I've had enough chocolate, now I need milk. I'm pretty sure the milk upstairs is expired. How on the edge do I want to live today? Or just do I want to live today? Dun dun dun! Thank you. Stomp, 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 stomp. Boots, 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 boots. Oh, fuck with these guys, they'll be on this side. Ah.
Come on, you know how this goes.
Of course, officer.
Use the AUG side, god damn it.
One moment. Transmitting ID scan. Got it.
It's pretty much, it's just there to waste your time. If you go through the human side.
Everything checks out. You're free to go.
Civil disobedience there. So if I'd gone through the AUG side, they wouldn't give me crap.